Today we welcome to MarkMeets Canadian pop princess Vita Chambers. Vita has already hit the Billboard Top 40 in her home country, appeared at an NFL halftime show, and become the envy of many girls when she toured with Justin Bieber in 2010. She's currently getting ready to launch her first single in the UK, the double A-side of What If and Fix You, both of which are guaranteed to be lighting up 2014 party playlists. With more than a striking resemblance to another Barbadian-born pop queen, here's what Vita had to say when I caught up with her on Skype earlier. Enjoy. Welcome, Vita, to MarkMeets. First things first, some people watching are maybe hearing your name for the first time, so why don't you tell us a little bit about you and your music in your own words?
Yeah, I grew up in Barbados. I was born in Canada, but my parents moved there when I was a baby, so I just grew up there. And I grew up with music all around me. My parents loved music, and I just came by it, honestly, I guess, naturally. And I took up vocal lessons when I was 11 because I didn't like anything else. I really wasn't good at sports at all. I was terrible.
I can relate.
So I did vocal lessons, and I loved that, and I did that for a long time. And when I was 16, I got signed and moved up to New York, and my life kind of changed overnight, essentially. And now, like, my music, I write all of my own music, and I'm involved in everything when it comes to, my music videos and my fashion and everything. It's really, I'm very hands-on with my whole image. And my music, it's very honest. Every feeling and every lyric I have in all my songs, I've felt them and I've gone through them. And yeah, I just write what I feel and what's happening around me.
That's awesome. I mean, I must admit, I mentioned in your introduction about your new single that's coming out here in March, I believe, which is a double A side, What If and Fix You. What If is instantly catchy. It had a very sort of Motown, dare I even say, I want to dance with somebody feel about it, and so did the video. But what's the message that What If is sending? Because it's very much a message kind of song. What would you describe it as saying to the people listening?
Yeah, I believe that everyone should love who they want to love, and there should be no restrictions, and there should be no one telling you that you should love a certain type of person or a certain gender. So I'm a big supporter in loving who you want and feeling free and comfortable to do that. And that's what If is about. What if we fall in love and we can't fight it?
Exactly. What if it, well, maybe one day it will happen to me. I don't know. But what if? What if? As I mentioned, it's a double A side. So the other side of the single is Fix You, which is quite a darker, more dance-based pop number. And again, you've had a couple of other releases in Canada, like Boom and Young Money. All of your songs seem to be really sort of different and eclectic. Is that what you're going for, or do you have a common theme?
I know, it's been a little bit crazy, and I am so thankful that my fans have kept up with me. With my first songs, like Boom and Young Money, I released those when I was signed to Universal Motown, and I was really young. I was 16 and figuring out what I wanted to do in the music world and who I was as a person. So I kind of went along that lines, and they were great. I mean, I went on tour with Justin Bieber with those songs, so those songs are very close to my heart. But with Fix You and What If, first of all, I'll say I'm a Gemini, so I like the both sides. I'm very polar opposites at times. But with Fix You, that was really the first song that broke me in Canada, and that song has done wonders for me. And I remember writing it. Funny enough, it was one of the easiest songs I've ever written, with two really good friends of mine, Brittany Burton and Mark Pelly, and yeah, that was an interesting session. We kind of cried a little bit. We were melancholy for a little bit, and then like really happy the other next bit because we realized we had a great song. And yeah, so now from now on, my songs from Fix You and What If, I have written all of them, and every song from those two on are all me.
So Having said that, then obviously you sort of like with your Gemini, you flip, you sort of dip in here and there. But which artists and types of music have really influenced you as a performer?
Let's see, Michael Jackson, of course. I think he can influence the world. Cher.
I'm so pleased you say Cher. I used to do an impersonation tribute for Cher. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not looking like this, though, I can assure you.
That was the first concert that I went to.
Really? She's certainly a force to be reckoned with. Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
my mom was like, I think this is the perfect concert for you to go to. So I went with my parents and went to a Cher concert.
Yeah.
Who else? I think Tina Turner. Those are my big three.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. They've influenced me, the three of them. So especially the ladies. But currently, you've touched on your writing process and you're working hard on your album. When can we expect to hear the Vita Chambers sound from start to finish? When's the album going to be out?
Hopefully either by the end of this year or just at the beginning of next year. So, but before then, I'll be releasing more music and more singles, and hopefully make my way up to the UK and say hello to everyone.
I was gonna say, are you gonna come over and see us here? Because you know, there's a tour guide waiting right here to show you around. So, I'll take you around.
Share songs while you're at this tour. I would love to. So I think hopefully we're making a trip up there in the later year. And my dad's from there, so I have a lot of family in the UK. So
so you're not short of somewhere to stay then and tour guides. That's okay, but I'm here if you need me.
Sorry. We can have nights out. It's okay.
That's okay. We can do that. We can do that. So
share karaoke would be great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a place in Islington. We'll be fine. In terms of writing the album, how much of it is written, and how much of it have you? You said at the beginning you're very hands-on, but how much have you written of this album yourself?
Every single song I am a writer on. Either I wrote the song solely on my own, or I co-wrote it with another writer and producer. This album's been pretty interesting to write. It's kind of been like the first, I consider it my first album because it's the first one that I was a part of and that I've led and created and said what I wanted. So it's a little bit nerve-wracking because I don't know if I'm making all the right decisions, but we'll see. Mm-hmm. All of the songs I'm a part of.
That's brilliant. Personally, I have a lot of respect for especially the younger generation, because I'm a little bit older than you, making the effort to sort of get writing and things like that. So, fair play to you for doing the hard graft, as we call it in the UK.
Thank you.
Speaking of hard graft, you're not afraid to get your hands dirty and get on the road. You toured, I mentioned, with Justin Bieber in 2010. He's been a bit of a naughty boy, but we won't go there. But it must have been an amazing experience as a new artist. How did you find the reception from his fan base? Because they can be a little bit...
Erotic? Yeah.
They have a lot of love for the guy, let's put it that way.
Right, yes. No, I'm kidding. They were amazing. I have so many fans that have stuck with me because that really was like my first big thing that I did. I went on tour with Justin, and I have gained so many fans from that leg of touring that have stuck with me that are amazing. And his fans, they're incredible. And I think that's even being shown now with some of the stuff that he's going through. But it was an incredible experience. I loved it. It was really, really nice. I was nervous that it was just going to be, a celebrity and then everybody else just kind of kept away and it's just everyone did our own thing. It was very separate, but it wasn't the case at all. Everyone was really friendly and we all kind of grew together and experienced this together and had this amazing time and just created all these memories. So I have friends for life from that tour.
Friends and fans, yeah. So it's done you favors. Do we think we'll see a collaboration with Mr. Bieber at any point? Do you stay in touch?
I don't know. Maybe in the future.
That could be quite fun. I could enjoy that. I could get on board with that. Oh yeah.
That would be interesting.
Interesting is the word. Okay then, so we, like I said, we'd love to see you over here. We'd love to see you tour and support your music. And I mean, how can your fans, you're going to be making fans all around the world, sort of as you're going through promotion, but how can they keep up to date with what's going on with you? What's the best way? Are you frequently posting on Facebook, or how can the fans get to Vita Chambers?
I am always on my Instagram. I document my days.
What's your Instagram name? Tell us your Instagram name.
Yeah, I'm terrible at this. I even forget my own name. I'm like, what? Vita Chambers. I'm the worst.
Okay, I'm glad you remembered that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. At Vita Chambers, and Twitter is at Vita Chambers again. I tweet, I Instagram. Please follow me on both of them. And see if I'm going to be touring near you on my website. And also, I post a lot of really cool, fun things on my website about like my fashion, about my thoughts, my crazy thoughts. Just videos that I just randomly do on my website. It's vitachambers.com. And yeah, please come and talk to me. And let's...
You're accessible. You're accessible. We like a star that's willing to talk to the people. All right then. So I've got to ask this question. Okay, you're beautiful. You're talented. You write stuff. You got the funky hair. You got the great clothes. And you were born in Barbados. How sick are you of the comparison with Rihanna?
Well, I was actually born in Canada.
Right.
But I grew up in Barbados. But yeah, that did happen. Yes, it does. I mean, listen, I don't hate it. Rihanna's incredible. I am a huge fan of hers. How could you not?
Exactly.
But you know, I have completely different music. I have a completely different message, and so does she. We have two different images, and you know, I'm not looking to be her or be like her. So, you know, I don't really see so much, but we're both from, I grew up in Barbados, so we're both essentially from Barbados, so it's inevitable. But hey, it's alright, it's okay.
There are worse people that you could be compared to.
This is true.
Someone as stunning and talented as that, but you are Vita Chambers in your own right. There is no other person like you, so keep it individual. That's what we like. That's what we like. Okay. All right then. So I'm going to draw to a close, but what I would really, really like from you is I want you to describe Vita Chambers in 5 words or less.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
This is the bit where you can use your fingers if you need to.
Like I said, I wasn't great in other subjects. No, I'm kidding. I am a bit crazy sometimes. I creative. I vivacious.
Oh, good word. Good word. We like that.
Thank you. I'll say ballsy sometimes.
Yep, we'll take that.
Shouldn't be really. A little more outgoing than I should be, and very loving. I love everyone, and I'm the worst. I burst into tears at the nicest moments when it's embarrassing all the time.
That there are so many things again that it could be worse. You know, being emotional, in touch with your emotions. That's a good thing. It means you're not a robot. It means you're not a robot.
I keep saying that. Everybody else is just looking at me awkwardly all the time.
Oh no, I'm the kind of person, if I'm watching one of those TV ads, you know, saying like for the Red Cross or something, I'm gone. I'm gone. So I know exactly.
You guys have the PTA there, like with the animals.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, a mess doing that. Oh, gosh.
Well, you never know. We have lots of benefit concerts over here. You know, we've got a big sort of charity thing going on here. So maybe we'll see Vita Chambers come over and be patron and sing and everything as well.
This is my little nugget.
Oh, now you see, that's just an advert. If the RSPCA are watching this in the UK, Vita is up for patronage. So
Phoenix is a big supporter.
All right, then. So you described yourself in 5 words or less. Finally, then, Vita. Obviously, we can follow you on Twitter at Vita Chambers and Instagram as well at Vita Chambers as well, and your website vitachambers.com. Your final message to the fans: What If and Fix You are out in March. Why should they listen to your music? Why should they buy the single in March?
You should buy the single because I think these 2 songs will change your life. well, no. I hope these songs, honestly, are able to relate to you and you're able to find something that you can connect with, and I hope it is able to help you through something. And I want to empower my fans. All my songs are about power and feeling that within yourself.
Wonderful. Well, Vita, thank you very much for your time today, and thank you for agreeing to talk to me. And I wish you all the luck with your career and the single releases. I am sure that we're going to be hearing a lot more from you, with or without Justin Bieber. We are going to hear a lot from Vita Chambers in 2014. Thank you, Vita.
Thank you very much. Have a great one.
Thank you.